Howdy do everybody, being the Brave here, coming to you live on this chilly evening. It's chilly for me because I have a cold intolerance and the AC was turned up a little bit too high, so now I'm freezing and I've got a little rice bag on my lap. But yeah, sorry, I let the intro run a little bit long because Felix is right next to me and he's kind of half asleep, so I saw this as the perfect chance to trim his nails. And he hasn't moved, so I'm gonna keep doing that. He's got a really sharp thumbnail that keeps stabbing me in my leg. And it's harder to pop up than his other claws. There we go. Ah, he's awake. Ah. Can I get the last one? No, you're trying to... Wait, you can see him in the corner. You let me trim one paw, so now you can chew on the trimmer. There you go. Anyways, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? I think I am doing pretty good, aside from being a little chilly, and I am ready to jump into some Minecraft. So let's go. Streaming. Lo-fi is running. Microphones running. Game volume. We'll see you in a second. Wait. I opened up Java, my bad. Now I need to go back to the beginning. I thought that screen looked a little different. There we go. Bedrock. There we go. And I'll see if it captures that. Are you going to capture it? Are you? Pretty please. Game capture. Oh no. It did this with my lo-fi. I had to remove it and put it in again. I'll just add you back in. Game capture. Game capture. Window. Minecraft. There you are, and it's huge. Let's fix that. What? Ah, it's covering my face. There we go. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. There we go. It's even. It's even. And I will put it below my face so you can see me. Awesome. The chat. That's what I forgot. And I just spent an hour trying to get set up, and then I went and forgot the chat. There we go. Pop out. Chef says, I've done it. It's been 5 months. I've done it. What did you do? What did you do? Tell us, tell us. Why is everything broken? No, wait, I know what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. I finished, fixed, rebuilt the potion machine. Awesome! Well, I'm gonna be working on my wool shop as soon as I get the chat put in properly. There we go. It turned white because I popped out the chat on a screen that had light version. So let me switch back over to the screen that has dark version and put in that one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we can play with absolutely no memes. Where'd Felix go? Look at the little guest. Look at the little guest. He looks so sad. There you go. Watercraft. Let me in! I'm gonna sit crisscross because my feet are cold and that's how I keep my feet warm. There we go. Alright, so today we are going to do some work on Woolmart first, and then I want to see if we can start work on making Sheep Island, which will be right out there. We might need to go tear apart a different island to gather the resources we need, but we should be able to get a good start on it today. First, I need shears, and I don't have shears. Oh, I do have shears. What? There we go, there we go. And there we go. And potatoes in hand. Potatoes, I'll put those there. Remind me that those are there when I'm starving later. And now let's grab some stock for the store. See, so I know we have plenty of pink, but we're missing the warm colors. We have plenty of pink, we have plenty of blue and purple and all the cools, but we need some more of these unique ones, like red and orange and yellow. And it'll definitely be easier to do this once we have them on an island and not crammed together, overlapping each other. Uh-oh. He's lagging. There we go. The orange one, the rare one. I should probably jack up the price on that, seeing as though we only have one. What the? Wait. What is going on? No, I left the gate open! I left the gate open! Oh no! Do I have wheat? I need some wheat. Where? There shouldn't be any wolves around here to kill them. We'll just leave them out and let them run. It'll be way too much trouble to try to get them back inside, especially if we're just gonna relocate them to an island later. We'll just leave them out for now. Let them be free. Let them roam. Sheep on the loose, yeah. Ah, you're camouflaged. I'm still gonna shear all of them. I thought with all of them crowding together in the pen, they were starting to like jumble, stack on top of each other. There we go. Oh, well, he made it back in. Good for him. There we go. And with a few on the outside now, it might be easier to wander around on the inside. See, we don't really need pink, but my OCD is telling me that I must shear every single one of them. Ooh, and I forgot we do have the vibrant visuals on. So look at the sun bouncing off of the sheep. That's cool. There we go, some gray, black, blue. Oh, brown. Brown's a rare one too. Plain white. Can't go wrong with just plain white. Alright, give me some yellow, some red. This is hypnotizing to me. Oh, give me that red. Give me that red. See? There's Crafter Chen. Let's get some more greens, more black. There we go. See, even with the absence of like 10 sheep, now these guys are actually able to eat grass and regrow their wool a little bit quicker. So I will snatch that. Let me see if I can find Mr. Orange. There you are. Let's grab some more of you. And let's hit up these guys who are out here again. See, the free-roaming sheep grow their wool back much faster. It's just for the sake of convenience, they're all in one spot. But we will be building these guys a beautiful home. Da-da-da. Ninja Star says, hi, hello, how's it going? I am gathering stock for Walmart. We'll grab some more blue. Some more blue. We don't need any more pink, but I'll throw in some more purple and some gray. And some more gray. And I could very easily be here for hours just doing this. Alright, that seems to be all the ones in the pen. Let's snippety snoop these guys who escaped. There we go. And you know, they'll add a little bit of color to the island, you know? Just getting kind of drab around here, a bit dreary. Where are you? There you go, some light gray and some green. You're trying to blend in, but I can see you. And you grew back right away. Let's get some more gray. I like the gray wool because you can use it for terraforming stone and it adds more texture to your builds. Wonderful, so now we have 10 eggs. Get out of here. Quite a lot. Hopefully, my goal is to at least get the colors that don't have a full stack and give those a full stack. Because it's 2 diamonds for a full stack, 1 diamond for half a stack. And we can't really sell that if we only have less than a stack of a certain color. Ooh, the other thing I wanted to do was take out the cobblestone and turn this into a boardwalk. You know what? I'm feeling that today. I'll see what materials I have. If I have more wood, I'll take care of the boardwalk. If we have more dirt, we'll start on the island. Alright, sorting time. There we go. Orange. See how this is less than a stack? But the price is 1 stack for 2 diamonds. We can't make any diamonds if we don't have a stack to sell. Well, we got plenty of brown. Plenty of green. Not enough dark green. Some cyan. There we go, got a full stack in there now. Light blue. I think we have an abundance of magenta, not so much. Throw in the purple. And now for the back. There we go. Some gray and some white. We don't have as much white wool as I thought we did. Let's go check our inventory and see which material we have more of, because if we have more wood, we'll do the boardwalk. If we have more dirt, we'll start on the island. The air is dry. That's jelly, I won't touch it. I was on a little bit of a mission to swipe back any spare wool that I think may have come out of my pen while I wasn't looking. So we have those 2 colors. Let's go find the other colors we're missing. Boing. Well, looks like it'll be some time before they grow back, but let me grab you. Ah! Is that lag, or did you just grow that back really fast? There we go. Ah, it's raining. It's raining, their wool's gonna get wet. There we go, magenta. You're one of the colors we're missing. And now let's go see what we have. Red. Don't touch my wool though. No, not your wool. Just any spare pieces that may have gotten put into a building. So I know I'm definitely missing quite a lot, but it's not like I put a price tag on it or anything. Red. The blood of angry men. Black. The dark of ages past. Red. A world about to dawn. A sign. Did I put this in? Oh? Oh my goodness! The pool wasn't chef safe because I can't swim apparently. If you decided to make it dangerous again, can I please have the soul sandbag? Thank you. No, I like this because the bottom was just... That looks cool! Oh look, now we can actually swim! And then you can still go underwater to check out the glass. Why is there fish? No fish in the pool, that's not sanitary. Boing! Cool. Take your bed. Eventually we'll come back to work on the house, but for now the roof is on. We don't need to do much in here. What was I doing? Wood. Wood. So I have all these. I have a lot of birch, but birch isn't a very boardwalk-y color. It's kind of a sucky color. Let me see what kind of... I was gonna fill it with fish, but the fish were like glitching out for some reason. Good. Dark oak. This can be what we do on the side of starting the island. Because I think for the boardwalk, dark oak is gonna be the best color. So we'll throw these in here for now. Throw in the shears. And where is my dirt? Dirt. Okay, so I have granite. And I have this. Granite can do for now. Not going to need it for anything else. And just a singular grass block and a singular mud block. Do I have anything in miscellaneous? I have plenty of dirt and granite in miscellaneous. Everything that you need, that you could ever want, is in the miscellaneous chest. That's why you don't sort it. You'll lose it. Ooh, and some black wool. Ooh, some watermelon. That tastes nice. You're a sapling. I want to make sure you don't get lost. So I'll put the sapling back here. Actually, oh no, wait. I need 4 dark oak saplings. Is there a dark oak sapling anywhere else that I may have thrown randomly into a chest? Nope. Chev, if you're listening, could I please have a dark oak sapling if you have one? It would be much appreciated, because I have 3! I have 3. I need 4. And my eyes aren't just missing it. Oh. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Nothing in stone. Nothing in stone. Nothing in stone. My miscellaneous box failed me. I don't have a dark oak. Money. Clay. Banner. Redstone. Box. That's. Dang it! I don't have another one just sitting somewhere. I may have to go on a little thievery hunt. Or we just hop on a boat and go until we find a dark oak biome. Could you grow one with 3? I'm getting you some. Okay, thank you. I will pay you in money. I will pay you with coins. Dark oak sapling, I think that will be 5 sand coin. 5 ocean coin. You, no coins. I'm giving you the coins, and then you can exchange them at the bank for diamonds. I don't have my shears. I don't use mortal money, but you can exchange the mortal money for diamonds, which then you can turn into tools. Where are you? Player locator bar isn't locating. I want eggs. I can pay you with eggs. That's like $200 right there. Look at the babies. I don't know why I'm walking this way. I don't know where you are. Mushrooms don't use banks. Well, then how else will you exchange the coins on the ground into diamonds? Can I bounce? Bounce, bounce. Gigi, come feed your dogs. Unless they are for blood banks. Hey, bounces. I said, I don't know why I'm walking over here. I don't know where you are. No, I guess I'll throw the 3 random black wool inside. There. So now I have a stack and a half. Are there any that don't have a full stack yet? I know orange. White doesn't have a stack and a half. Yellow doesn't have a full stack. Orange, obviously. Red has stack and a half. Green. Brown's doing fine. I think it was also magenta. Magenta is the other one. And then you're fine in your... Cyan needs some more. I used up all my cyan to build this. So... yeah, it looks like our warm colors need some more work. Our warm colors, cyan and magenta, and white. Sorry, I'm coughing, the air is dry. There we go. I keep forgetting that we are in a desert and we are at a higher altitude. So in the first few days that we were here, we were told by, like, you know, locals or residents and stuff, they were like, oh, you gotta drink a lot of water. You gotta drink a lot of water so your body can get used to the different air pressure. So for like the first few days, it was like nothing but water. We went through like 2 cases of water in like a few days. But now that we're here and I've acclimated a bit more, I've just kind of forgotten about that. And now I'm like, oh, my throat is dry. Am I getting sick? And it's like, no, you still need to keep drinking water. See? I will make the first deposit into the bank with the ocean coin in my inventory. I will put it in there along with an egg. I kind of realized that I still have a lot of tuff in here. We can use the granite. A lot of tuff, a lot of stones, signs. Just random things that we can use later. I did really enjoy working with tuff. This is still like my favorite thing that I've made. I have no food. Would you like potatoes in exchange for oak tree? Shovel trade dark oak for food. I will go get you some baked potatoes. Baked potatoes for the chef. A baked potato would sound really good. Some sour cream and some cheese. That'd be awesome. I gotta keep an eye on the other cat, my roommate's cat, as I'm watching him while she's out, and he likes to hide. And he keeps trying to get inside the cupboard to just hide in there, sitting there, and I gotta make sure he doesn't get in. Because he's a bit of a bigger boy, and if he gets in, it'll be hard for him to get out. Felix can get in and out of the cupboard, no problem. He has no desire to sit in the dark. He would like to run. Where? I remember where I put my spare potato. Remember like half an hour ago when I said remind me that this is in here when I'm looking for it later? Boop! Baked potatoes. Raw salmon, raw cod. And some more points. And from Gigi. Alright, Chev, where is you? I'll give you the full stack. I will eat out of this one. Does that sound like really loud to anybody else, the eating sound? It's loud to me. I'm gonna turn that down. Video, audio, video, camera, radio, stuff. Ambient environment, hostile creatures, friendly creatures, players. I'm going to turn you down. There we go. There we go. Chef, where is you? I have potats. Were those there a second ago? Can't find my gunpowder? Oh no. Why do you need gunpowder to... enact a trade. This is like when you're walking along the street and somebody has a fruit tree in their yard and you take fruit off the tree. I'm just like whacking leaves hoping a sapling will fall. Why is this house so cold? I turned the AC off and I still feel a breezy breeze on me. I do not like breezy breezes. I need to put my hair shield back down on my neck. There. It's my lion's mane to keep me warm. I'm like those lynxes in the tundra where they just have that big coat of fur around their neck to keep them warm. That's me with my hair. I can say I probably would have cut my hair by now to acclimate easier to the desert heat, except the fact that I am growing it out long so I can cut it for wigs for kids. I think I'm at 12 inches, it needs to be 13 inches. So in a few weeks, my hair is going to go back up to my shoulders. But for now, it's just like this. Look at that, it's got a knot in it. I need wigs. I will supply you with a nice thick wig that will keep you warm. And it will get very tangled. So it will need constant applications of conditioner. And no matter how many times you comb it, there will always be a knot whenever you run your fingers through it. Like if somebody ever wanted to be romantic with me and run their fingers through my hair, they'd be like, "Oh, so gorgeous." And then my hair would just swallow them whole. That's another big reason why I cut my hair in the summer. Because things get caught in it. Living things. Like insects. Bees and spiders and stink bugs get caught in my hair every time I go outside. Thankfully it hasn't happened in a while. Because the amount of time I spend outside has decreased. But the threat is still there. And now my hair is just trapping whatever is within reach. The other day, I pulled, you know those little stupid little plastic things that hold tags to your clothes? I fished like 2 of them out of my hair. Hi, Chef! I have for you a stack of tats. And you have for me a singular dark oak. Wonderful. The trade has been enacted. Actually, before I go, I want to take a picture of the axolotl pond because one of my other friends was trying to build an enclosure for his axolotls on his server, and he needed an idea. So I will take a snapshot. Boop. So now we can go plant our trees, and while the trees are growing, we will get started on the island. And we'll just see how much we can do with the materials we have, because this isn't going to be enough to make a whole island, but maybe we can at least get the ring. And I think we're just going to have to hop on a boat and find a piece of land and just start tearing it up. I've spent 3 days in here. In the potion shop. I'm like, Jesus, you come out and you will rise again. But only for Easter. These trees are nice, but I think we could do with some custom trees. Maybe some hedges when Felinity decides to play on their own server. They've only logged in like twice. I'm upset because I want to bother them. Here we go. I already planted the 3, so let's put these over here. I need a good spot for these. I don't think over here will give it enough room. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on a new server, so they might be gone for good. They're cheating on us? Well, if that's how it's gonna be, maybe I'll flirt with a guy or three just to make him jealous. Henry finds out and he goes mental. He screams and shouts like so judgmental. I haven't listened to that in a while. That's a good one. What did I come down here for? Bone. You're right. Bone. I had a straight bone meal. There we go. I want to at least get that. I mean, you're also cheating out all. No. That's more of a business associate. Where did that come from? Was this here? Life with a short-term memory. Sure. Yes, I am loyal to Watercraft. Jesus. I swear. I would never give my heart away to another server. At least not while I still have projects to do here. Not for another month. Not planning anything. June, hello! Chev is my one true Lord and Savior. Yes, say it louder, preach it! Chev is our God now. This is what you worship. You've heard of Cult of the Lamb? Get ready for a Cult of the Mushroom. Hi, Felix. Is Laddie in the cupboard? Laddie shouldn't be in the cupboard. Oh well. He'll come out. What did I do? You are what we worship now. You are our Lord and Savior. There we go. Oh man. Yeah. Short-term memory, see? Jesus. And while I wait for Dark Oak Sapling to fall, I will reheat my rice bag because I'm cold again. My knees. I hate it. It's nice and toasty. Perfect. If my skin isn't boiling hot, I'm too cold. That is just the way I work. Question, where to put it? I put it on my lap? Put it on my neck? Put it on my neck, it'll fall off. Ooh, right there. Right there. Wonderful. Did I catch any? Why you no give sapling? Ah! Oh no, I hope none of them despawned while I was away. We got 5. Alright. Oh, I'll take that. And we'll put it here. We'll do this just to get started. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. I have color-coded redstone noodles now. Nice! Ah, Felix, you got your octopus. You got your octopus. Wait, now my shoulder is hot, but the rest of my body's still cold. Sucks. It's more organized than anything I've ever done. We love organization in this house. Love it. I just spent today organizing the mess in my room that's left over from moving in. My special ed teacher would be proud. Nice. But yeah, today I finally got rid of all the boxes in my room, but I only did that because I took everything in the boxes and just dumped it out on the floor. So today I just spent organizing things into piles. So then when I get the stuff to organize it, then I could just scoop up the pile and put it where it belongs. Look at him watching me. And it's just like Felix. Yeah, I sorted through my clothes, and the thing is, I didn't bring any clothes hangers with me because I don't know why. I genuinely think it was partly forgetting and partly I kind of wanted new ones. But so I don't have any clothes hangers to put stuff up with. So in sorting my clothes, I divvied them into piles of like shirts, pants, shorts, PJs, and I counted all of them. And the end total is that I have roughly 70 shirts, 30 pairs of pants, 30 shorts, 10 skirts, and 20 pajamas. I have a lot of clothing. I'm a thrifter. And I like collecting fashion pieces. Or anything pink. Why won't you give me saplings? This is the color I need! Did you take them? Come on, man! We have 1 left! I need enough of this wood to make a boardwalk. Come on. I don't think this is... Oh! 1. Will you give 2 more? I don't think this is gonna work. I think we're gonna have to get back in the boat and find the dark oak forest we found before. I think if we just go in a straight line past the 0, mark and then just go in a straight line from there, we should come across the island. And that's where you've got the mesa, the dark oak, the pale oak. So we may have to do resource gathering trip. I have some trees on my island you can take. The thing is, I need just a massive amount. So it might be easier to just find a forest and just start chopping. Oh, I got 3. Go on. Sounds really good to get some more resources. I am running low. You want quartz for the dark oak? Yes, please, if you have them. There, we can eat tonight. We got 1 more. Oh well. Are you gonna drop anything? I don't want to miss it if it drops one. Nope, it's just the moon. Oh, look at that! The alley's glowing. That's nice. They got a nice little overlay on top of them. Cute. No more oak. Let us sleep. There we go. Well, we'll let that grow, and we'll put this away so it's nice and... Oh my god. It's useless now. We don't need these either. I'm gonna need another pickaxe. Let's get another pickaxe. Not me getting smushed by the door every time I go through it. Tools. Axe. I don't have any shovels, do I? Screenshot. No shovel. I do have some sticks. Why open that up? Let's just grab a piece of iron and just make 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 sticks, so we will make 5 shovels. We will make 2 shovels because I don't know how to count. Just put that back. There we go. And now you can terraform. I should probably have a boat. Take me over there. And I know I have one. I know I have a boat. There we go. So we will use this as our starting point. So I kind of want Sheep Island to be, I think, right around here, where this water's shallow, because then we can use this to build up. So it's far enough away from the island that it's not like just right there, but it's still close enough that you don't have to, you know, kill yourself to get here. So let's put down some granite. Do you say granite or granite? Either or either. I forgot about the drowns. I see you coming. Oh, you're gonna make this hard. You're gonna make this hard. But you have a bow and arrow. Idiot, you can't fire that underwater. Oh. Okay. he's kind of spazzing out, so let's just keep going and try to get the outside ring put on. Can I hit him with a shovel? I will. I will. Don't make me. Alright, we'll go on this side. Do. And how big do we want this to be? I think the answer should be big enough to hold all the sheep. I think ultimately I would like to have 2 of every color, you know, and they'll kind of Noah's Ark it. Or maybe 3 of every color. I think if I just start doing this and just start making a random shape. This ought to work. This ought to work. So right now, we didn't make it very far. We're gonna always make it bigger as time goes on and we get more resources. So I'm gonna do this. Maybe stick it out a bit more. The fish just spawned. I think I'm gonna stretch it this way more. And now we'll go back in. We want it to be nice and natural looking, but at the same time still kind of a circle. I thought that was a bug. That was a dolphin making that noise. Making their little buzzing noises. I think here we can start turning it back in, but I want to keep going out this way, make it bigger. We're getting a little too staircasey, so we're gonna stretch it this way more. And we want this island to be as sheep-friendly as possible, so no caves or cliffs for them to fall and get stuck inside. Laddie has made his way out of the cupboard. Good boy. Good boy. He's very timid around me, so I'm just gonna ignore him for a little bit and hope that he comes up to me. So that he gets used to me. Because he's not used to living with other people. He only loves his mama. And that is my roommate. But he's getting closer to me. Not emotionally, but distance-wise. He's getting closer to me every day. He stood at the entrance of my door today and kind of watched me for a bit while I was hanging up clothes. And I think the key is to just pretend that he's not there. He's okay as long as you don't look at him. He's got social anxiety. So as long as you don't look at him, he'll stay and hang out with you. there's Felix. Felix has no such anxieties, and he will dive into whatever crevice Laddie's trying to hide in, and he will chase him out. He will force him to engage in play. Like a little brother getting their emo big brother out of their room. We are going to play Pokemon! Come here! It's like, no, leave me alone to contemplate the universe. I don't care, you can contemplate the universe after we're done playing Pokemon! Get out here! See, I think it's time to start curving it in a bit. Go. I'll scoot it out. I think this is looking good so far. Gonna go back up. Maybe out a little bit. And now we'll go back up. I do hope they add more fish to the game eventually, because I know we got the tropical fish, but in terms of fishing fish, because we only have cod and salmon, and it'd be nice to have a few more colors in the water. Alright, we're almost there, and I think we're gonna end right around there. So let's staircase this out a little bit. And we will swing right back into here. Awesome, so this is going to be the shape of our island. Maybe let's bring this circle out a little bit. We have enough granite. Let's see. This is my first time building a custom island, so we will see how this goes. Put that in. Fill this in. Like I said, we don't want a perfect circle, so I do kind of like the wonkiness of it because it tips in there and then it sticks out further on this side. I like it. I like it. So now let's just fill in some areas so that we have a flatter surface to attach the dirt to. Maybe build it up in some areas. Because we'll have the dirt sitting on top of... We'll have the dirt sitting on top of the granite. So this is going to be our base. And we can have it stick out more in spots like this. Oh, I'm locking in. I feel the groove. I feel the groove beginning. Yeah! We got 3 more bits of granite that we will scatter around. Take that one. And we'll pile it up some more in the corners. That's what I'm missing, is some more corner pieces. And this could be a little bit of a rocky outcropping over here. Whoosh. Stick that one in like that, and then we take that one out. And maybe just put like a random one up here. I think that looks good. Oh, I got my socks wet. Oh. And then this side is going to be the back, so we don't really care too much about it, except the fact that this is what you're going to see if you come in by boat from this side. So we do have to put in a little bit of effort. You know, not going to make it too fancy or anything. I think something like this. I like that, we'll keep that. That's a good thing about terraforming, is that your misclicks often provide the most natural results. So I'm gonna do that again. And I'll do that again. And we're almost to the end. We're almost there. Almost. I hear the drowns, and don't want to jinx it, but I'm surprised we haven't been shot yet. We had that one try. We had one try, but he did not succeed. There we go, we'll make a little hole right there. Okay. I think right here should be a nice tall piece. So this will be one of the main focal points. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna have it dip in a little bit. And then, but not too far. Get rid of that. Swap it out for that. There we go. I like it. I like it. So now let's see how far all these random pieces of dirt will get me. I gotta remember that the intention is to build in, so I actually might do like the bow tie, not a bow tie, a present bow on top. There will be no 2 block jumps. This will be sheep safe. And then up on top here will be nice and flat. And it won't be too far of a distance down. Aw, no, I trapped my boat inside. The water looks so cool from the top now. I am in love with the little light patterns on the water. It's so cool. Then I think from here, we'll hop down here. And we'll connect up from this side. Whoop. Not today. We are going to trap you inside. Awesome. I think this is a good height. This is a good height. Alright, 1 row across was almost an entire stack of dirt. Maybe... should I start from the top and kind of circle my way out? Let's do that. Because before, when we start terraforming projects, we kind of start from the outside and go in. But with this one, it might be cool if we start from the inside and go out. So this will be kind of the top of the mountain, or the hills. And my pinky's gonna be buff by the end of this because I am just shifting like mad. Thank you, Chef, for sleeping. Ooh, look at that sunrise. It's right in our eyes. Ouch. There we go. I have this audio stuck in my head, this audio clip, from one of Punky Doodle's animations. Of a little gnome going, "I've never met a woman before in my life, except for my grandma, who raised me." The guy goes, "How is that possible?" And he goes, "I live in a little mountain." And it shows the mountain and epic music plays. But that is stuck in my head like a song. I don't mind, it's funny. If you haven't seen any of his animations yet, first of all, what are you doing? Second of all, you need to go see it. Punky Doodles. I've seen that clip. Yes! His stuff is hilarious, and it's made even funnier by the fact that it's so well drawn. Like, his art style is just gorgeous to look at. It's all digital, but it looks like it was drawn with an ink brush. So not even like an ink pen, just a straight up brush dipped in ink. Like he's that good. And it's the same thing with Calvin and Hobbes author Bill Watterson, where the fact that he could draw anything allowed him to make so many more jokes. Where it was like, it's the same thing with Punky Doodles, where it's like, if you have a joke that involves a T-Rex, well guess what? You can draw a T-Rex because you're that good at art. You can draw anything. You have a joke that involves a car chase. Guess what? You know how to draw cars. Like, the more you know how to draw, the more you open yourself up to comedy potential. Or even if you're not doing comedy, drama potential. The more you know, the more potential you have. Both just as a creative and as a person. There's your nugget of wisdom. But in my art, I always use that as sort of my challenging point to challenge myself, where I'm like, okay, I have an idea for a scene that involves a car chase, but I've never drawn a car in my life, so I guess I'm gonna learn. Like, I never had any moments of like giving up where it's like, oh, I have this cool idea, but I don't know how to draw it, so I'm not gonna do it. It was always, oh, I have a cool idea. I'm going to learn how to draw this specific thing so that I can make this idea come to life. And ADHD ping, I really want to get back into drawing dinosaurs, because I drew them a lot when I was little. I drew them a lot when I was making aliens. And now we're in like the fossil belt of America. I want to draw my dinosaurs again. Did you just fall off the desk? Yeah, Felix just jumped off the desk very ungratefully. Oh, hello, Glitched. Sorry, I missed the chat. I didn't see you. Hello. How's that block going? It's going. I want to get a little ding when somebody new enters the chat, so I know when to look over. So right now I have game on this screen and I am just locked into placing dirt. I don't know what's going on around me. Let's see. And we can texture the top of this more later. Right now we kind of just want to get the floor. Hey, stop glitching. Here we go. Let me try to pull up my chat again. Into the bigger box. There we go. Now it's in the bigger box. Now I'll see when things happen. Chev, I'm gonna go. I've been on literally all day redstoning and I'll be on tomorrow to finish. Maybe, probably not. There's still so much to do. I'm going insane, so it's bedtime. Alright, well, you have a good night, Chev, and a wonderful rest of your day tomorrow. And I will probably be back on. I really want to stream Infinity Nikki, but I keep forgetting that I need to update it first. In order for it to update, I need to give it like an hour. So for the past like 2 days, I've sat down to stream and I'm like, oh, I want to play Infinity Nikki. And then I open it up and it's like, you need to install a year's worth of updates. And I'm like, damn it. So I need to like fire that up in the morning and just let the computer run so that it's ready come evening. I really hope the grass grows on this. It's kind of important. How much dirt do I have left? Oh no. There's never enough dirt. There's never enough dirt to do all the terraforming you want to do. There you go. Ooh, look at the water from underneath. That's cool. There you go. It's coming together on that side. Let's see. Oh, it's raining. And if we can start building from this side to get this shape in. I think that should be right. And now it's just placing flat pieces. It'd be cool to get some glow squids underneath here. That'd be sick. Like I said, we can work on the shape, the actual like shape of the top of this later. Right now, we just gotta get our dirt placed and in the right spot. If I could figure out a way to stream from the Wii, I would absolutely go nuts just playing Wii Sports Resort for hours. That is like in my top 10 favorite games of all time. Wii Sports Resort, Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Bros. Wii. Those were my childhood. I spent so many hours on just those 3 games combined. And of course, now I'm older. Now I'm, you know, venturing off into more fields and, you know, buying Luigi's Mansion and Kirby and Zelda. But when I was a kid, it was just Mario and Wii Sports. And that's my gaming origin. Let's see, if I could finish one side, that'd be cool. Let's see if I can grab that. Getting rained on while we're making this. I hope our sheep appreciate this. I hope they appreciate all the work we're putting in for them. I think they will. I think they'll like this. It'll definitely be better than the pen they're in right now. And was that it? That's it. Oof, we got a flat wall over here. Oops. Well, anyways, hopefully this rain will bring some grass. And I trapped my boat underneath. Hang on. Uh-oh. I've made a mob farm. No, 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 no. Oh no, it's a baby! I'm getting out of here. I need to get up. I need to get up. There. Can I hit you? Yeah. There. Little squirt. Let me see if I can push this. Nope. I'll have better luck if I just swim to shore at this point. It's you again with the bow and arrow. No, it's a fishing pole! And that's a spider that can swim. Oh no, I don't like the eyes. I don't like the eyes. You know what, if I just dig myself an escape. We're gonna bypass the spider. We're gonna bypass the squids. We're gonna hop in. And now where is my exit? It's past the spider. There we go. And now we can head to shore. Chef's not on to sleep for us anymore. So I think we need to pick up a bed. Let me out. There we go. Let me turn up the lo-fi a little bit because it is very quiet. Turn that up. And now I'm back. Nice. Ah, look at that, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. It'll look better once we have grass on it. I hope the grass grows over there. It's not growing yet. Can't move the sheep over there if we don't have any grass. Oh, hello. Well, let me take care of this while I'm here. Not lo-fi is too loud. I'll turn that down a bit. There. So I think we are just gonna have to hop on a boat and travel many miles to find the dark oak, and we're just gonna level an entire forest. Although, given the amount of planks that we can make out of these, we might have enough, because the shopping area, boardwalk, isn't that big. We might have enough. So we'll let the grass on the island grow, and let's see if we can do anything with these. Well, first we gotta pick these up. Let me see. So we have almost a stack. We have a stack and we almost have 2 stacks. We're off by a singular piece. So we take these and then take each one of these and turn them into planks. Oh! They say the apple's rotten right to the core. The apple. The apple. Got a stick. Do I not have a crafting bench over here for some reason? How come I don't have one in front of my own house? And I'm not gonna waste a piece of dark oak to do it. Do I have... Ouch, my voice. There it is. We have 2 over here. We have 2 crafting benches. Give me that. See, this is leftover Gigi stuff. But nothing in there I can use. Let's run over here and pick up any last pieces. There's 3. Come on, man, we need 1 more. We need 1 more. I've still got pieces of pale oak stuck on the birch tree. There we go. So now, I just put these down here so we have an empty spot. That equals 6. I think this might be enough. Look at all this. Because yeah, the boardwalk isn't like too terribly big. With stacks and stacks of these planks, we should be good to go. And 7 will leave us with a sad little lonely boy. We'll leave him. Are you going to give me another sapling? Pretty please? Actually, you have dirt. How do I tell you to give me the dirt? Huh. Maybe it only listens to a certain person. I have no idea how allies work. Oh, my chat box disappeared again. I see somebody new is here. Hello! Hello, Silver! Welcome, welcome! We are waiting for a 4th dark oak sapling to fall. Because it's useless if you only have 3. Actually, wait, didn't I have an extra one in here? I do, I have 2. Okay, now I have 5. So I'm still gonna have a weird extra one left over. I'm just gonna knock these down. Oh well. Well, do I have enough axes? I have 1 axe, 2 shovels. Let's swap that out. Wait, I need pickaxe. I need a pickaxe. There you go. Well, as you can see out there, we started work on our island that we're gonna put all of our sheep on, but we ran out of dirt, so now we're working on another project. Alright, so we'll need another pickaxe because the boardwalk right now is currently made of cobblestone, so we'll use up the stone pickaxe. Let's use up this wooden one. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna use these just to get rid of them. Clear up space in the inventory. But then we can start putting these ones down. Let's do some fishing while we're there. It is a boardwalk after all. Yeah, I think this stone axe should be the last stone axe. So now we need to make our way over here. Some of our sheep escaped, but that's okay. We're gonna be relocating them anyways. And here I have these lovely paths and benches that I built. I'm very proud of those. Because I wanted something that would tie the whole island together, because we have so many just different random builds. I wanted like a cohesive path with little decorations along it to sort of tie everything together. There's a sheep in my way. Get! So here we have Gigi's Community Center. I need to crack my neck. And the Jelly Army guarding the bank. I think I know where my orange wool went. Methinks some profits got stolen. Let's see. So this is the boardwalk, and I would like to pick up this stone. There's a siren outside. Excuse you. Oh. Two of them. Okay, so I would like to pick up all this cobblestone and replace it with the dark oak slabs. And I don't know if this will be enough. Maybe. We can skip this for now, because I kind of just want to do this part. And we will put the carpets back down later. So I think it'll be easy to just go in stripes like this. Yes, I know it's slow with the wooden pickaxe, but the point is I'm getting rid of it to clear out space in my inventory. And I don't want to burn through my iron one. There we go, because I think with it being out here in the ocean, it makes sense for it to be a boardwalk that's raised up on stilts in the water and to be made out of wood. So then it'll look a bit more natural and a bit more nautical. So it'll match the theme a bit more. And it'll be prettier than just cobblestone. Oh, we got a little patch of moss. I may just have to help myself to some of that. I mean, nobody's guarding it. There's not a price tag. What is that? That's just dirt. Also, let me know. I adjusted the sound of the lo-fi. Let me know if that's too loud. Because it is a bit too loud for me right now. I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. Ah, look at the sun setting. I adore the vibrant visuals. I know I've gushed about it before, but I love the fact that the lighting now matches the game. So it's not like realistic water and realistic sun rays on top of cartoon blocks. But it's pixelated light and pixelated water. On top of a pixelated game. And it matches. The style matches. I went on a rant about this yesterday. The importance of your style. The style of your special effects matching the show itself. Maybe if we just start like this. There we go. And we'll just have to come back and fix that. I want to be careful so that I don't stick this on the bottom piece. Or do that. Six. There you go. If I do it like that, it'll be easier. Oh yeah, the wood was definitely the best choice. I hear creepy crawlies. I hear creepy crawlies. I forgot that the sun setting is a bad thing. So we're gonna run for our little mini life. But look at the fireflies around the lanterns. My god, that's beautiful. We're gonna sleep. Ooh, I love the little cricket sounds they make. And now we'll run back, now that we are safe. Yeah, once we do our research, I keep saying research, our resource trip, I definitely want to tear down some more dark oak trees and then just use the actual logs to sort of build the structure of the boardwalk underneath. So we have the pole on that side, pole on that side, pole on that side, pole on that side, holding this whole thing up. And then we'll use them to decorate the walkway on the way here. Because, you know, I want to make it look like it's water themed. And be like those carnival boardwalks, or like where you have all those souvenir shops. A souvenir shop would be funny. Once I figure out how to make custom items, it is over for y'all. Need to sit up on my feet. There. There we go. Oh, that was definitely the right color. It was worth it. And that wasn't even a full stack to get from there to here. Which means we should have at least enough to cover from there to the back of Olive's pet shop. I don't know if we'll be able to clear out this, but as long as we can get this area done, that'll be nice. Well, let's finish off Mr. Wooden Pickaxe. Useless little thing. Because I feel bad just burning it, you know, I have to use it for its intended purpose. And let it break the natural way. Oh, I could have put it in my furnace. Hello. And there we go. It's finally broken. So we take that, and let me take some moss. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there it goes. Oh well. I have one piece. It's kind of all I need. Isn't that it with moss? All you need is one piece, and then a piece of bone meal, and then you have an infinite supply forever. I want to figure out how to make like a bone meal farm. So I realize that's the thing that I keep needing and using a lot is bone meal. And in my single player world, I do it naturally by just like taking everything that's on my farm and throwing it into the composter. But there's got to be a way to like automate it more. We've got the grind part down, but now we need to optimize so that we can automate, so that we can thrive. Unironically, that's saying, like, I would absolutely have that on a poster on my wall. Because, like, anytime I feel like, not so much hopeless, but like, oh, the days just go on forever, I'm not being creative, I'm not fulfilling what I'm meant to do, I'm just going to work and home and errands and work and home and errands, and I tell myself, you're in the grind part of the stage. You are grinding right now, so that soon you'll be able to optimize, and then you will be able to thrive. So anytime you're having a bad day at work, just tell yourself you're in the grind stage. You're in the grinding stage. I think for these, we can pick up the carpets for now, because these were just to mark off where to build. And now that the building's already here, we don't need it anymore. And I'll try to be very careful going underneath these. I'm absolutely going to sell these. 1 diamond a stack. How much do we have? Almost a stack. I hope I get some business, because I don't have any diamonds. I don't have any coal, and I don't have any iron that I gathered myself. It all came from the one farm that the guy made. I haven't mined a single time. I think I went down into a tiny cave a little bit before. And last resource gathering trip, when I was out trying to get the pale oak, I just picked coal out of the ground whenever I saw it, but I haven't gone in a cave. And at this point, I'm frightened too. So even though I've got my farm set up, I've got, you know, my bread and potatoes and sheep set up, I'm still kind of lacking in the armor and weapons department. I'm still very much at day 1 stage. So I think this upcoming resource trip, we will see if we can grab some coal and iron and other things that we should have gotten on the first day. I'll take those, and I'll put those in here. And the moss. And the cobble. And I still have 14 chests left that I could do something with. Let's just keep going. My goal is to kind of just go until the pieces run out. Oops. I gotta stop doing that. And that's a waste of it. Come on! I'm not gonna drown in 2 feet of water. There we go. What's that squelch sound? I heard like a sound. Who was that? That was probably the sniffer. He's a stinky boy. He's a prehistoric stinky boy. There we go. Oh, and I can't knock the sand out from underneath that. So we'll leave that there. And I'll leave the space inside the stores. There goes our stone axe, so now we can actually speed along a little bit. I just wanted to kill those, get them out of my inventory. So now we'll do this. Pick pony clothes. I'd make a club, but I'm the only one on the server old enough to go to one. No, don't do that. There. Maybe that popping sound was him digging something up. Did you find something? Hey! Hey! It's still so weird that these guys are like in the game because they were such a big deal when they came out, and now they're just kind of forgotten as a Minecraft mob. It's like, oh yeah, the sniffer does exist. Like, it feels like it was part of a special event. And it's weird that it's still here. I'm sorry, I'm not calling you weird. You're very cute. Even if you do look like a child's Crayola drawing. I wonder if that's the way the Happy Cast will go. Where we'll use it for a few months and then it'll be like, oh yeah, that is a feature. I forgot about that. Poor Sniffer. Forgotten to time. I don't even remember where Sniffers are supposed to spawn. You're supposed to get them in the eggs, but like where did the... Are the eggs in the desert? Because it came with the whole pottery shards update. And you could like dig for the shards. And get the armor trims. That's right, because those all came together. Aw man, do you see how much nicer the store looks now? It's on like a dark wood. That looks cool. Like I said, it looks more natural and more nautical. There we go. And we still have quite a lot to go through, so let's just keep going. Oh, but the sun is setting. And I just destroyed a torch. I should probably put these back. I hear you. I hear you. I'm going to go to bed. I hope nobody was using that. Can I set you down in here? There we go. So now we don't have to run all the way back to the mainland. Coin. Listen to them burn. There you go. We don't need to dig out the foundation underneath the stores. We can just do this. Well, hello, good sir. Please don't come any further. There is a hole in the floor. Don't you dare. I see you. I see you making a beeline for that hole. There we go. What do you have? Stop right there. You can trade potatoes for emeralds. Well. And that's just oak, pufferfish, cyan dye, coral blocks, double coral blocks. Well, you don't really have anything interesting, but I would like some emeralds, so give me all you got. I could only get 2 out of that? Alright, fine, I'll get 2. Excuse me, excuse me. Buddy. There. Get out of my way. This is a construction zone. Leave. And for the stuff where it's visible underneath, I'll knock it out. There. Dude, go away! You're gonna fall in the water! You're gonna fall! Go away! You wouldn't take my potatoes. I'm mad at you. You're not invited to my birthday party. There. Speaking of birthday parties, God, it's weird. I'm gonna turn 25 this year. And here I am, playing Minecraft. I don't know, we'll see how far ahead we are on this channel by then. I think that's going to be my goal. Alright, so birthday's in September. I would like to get this channel monetized by my birthday. I think that's a good goal. Because you gotta reach the... Dude! You're going to kill your llamas! I will not be responsible! Sir? Fine. What if I go to the other side of the store? What about that? Yeah, I think if I get this channel monetized up and running by my birthday, that is a good goal. Because you gotta reach the 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours, and I think between now and September, that is a good goal to reach for. We will do our best to make that happen. Thank you very much, Ninja Stars. Thank you for your service. That reminds me, you still have a cat named after you in my single player world, and I want to try to bring those animals back over here so that all the people who got an animal name through Patreon can still have their animals in this world as well as in the single player world. I just gotta get my hands on some name tags. And some cats. I think I know where to get some cats. There we go. Oh no. I swear, buddy. This is an active work zone. Leave. Take your llamas with you. If you fall in, I'm not responsible for what's gonna happen next. Look at... There he goes. I gotta find a good spot to display my Minecraft plushies. I've got a creeper, I've got a squid. And I know I have something else. I think I have a bee. But I need to find a good spot to display them. I need to find a spot to display all my plushies. I think it's because in the last place, I had the bunk bed, and all my plushies could just go on the bunk bed, and I made like a giant pillow fort out of them. But now I don't have the bunk bed anymore, and I have boxes and boxes of plushies, and I'm like, what do I do with them now? Spleef. I warned you. I warned you. There we go. Oh. 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 Oh no. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna have to look away. That wasn't our fault. We tried to warn him. We tried to warn him. Oh, you're still here. You're still alive. I saved you. There we go. Oh, and now you just went back underneath of your own accord. Well, not much more we can do. Ninja Star says, or in what you hinted at in your last Being the Brave episode. Yeah! I got a broken pickaxe. I got something coming in August. 1st of August. Make sure you're around. Because we got something cool coming. Well, it'll be recorded on the 1st of August. We'll see how long it takes to edit it. Shelf help for stuffs and tops of bookshelves. Yeah. You talk about for spots to put the plushies. I did get those cube bookshelves, and I have it alternated between like having plushies and books inside them. But the thing is, I have some really big plushies, some big ones that don't fit on the shelves, and I need spots to display them. I've got 2 under my desk as a footrest. I got them stacked on top of each other because they're those giant squishmallows that are like the size of like actual pillows, and I'm just using them as a footrest because I am too short. My feet don't touch the floor. Why is there dirt? I do not like the dirt. The dirt distracted me. What was I talking about? Shelves, bookshelves. So I've got the 2 big plushies under my desk, but I have a really big plushie. There's just a giant dog that needs a home. I don't want to get rid of it, but I need a spot for it. Maybe once I clear the clothes away in my room. I was also thinking I could get a bookshelf for out here, since this is like the living room area, and put my books over here, and then have every cube in the cube bookshelves open. And then from there, I could get the little bins to put stuff in inside the cubes, and I will put some more of my clothes in there. Because as right now, even though I assembled the dresser was a bit smaller than advertised. It's pretty much a kid size, which I know I'm tiny, but I have more clothes than the average child. I have a lot of clothing. I collect it. I'm a connoisseur of fashion and thrifting. And I like dressing up in different costumes. So I have a lot of stuff. And the thing is, if I could just have a spare place to put my PJs, then I think everything else can get hung up in the closet. The thing is, I need a spot for pajamas and I need a place for pants, because all of my shirts are taking up space in the closet, and I don't think I'll have enough room to hang up the pants. The pants can be folded, and I have a lot less of those than I have of shirts. So if I take the books off the shelf and then search around for an actual bookcase to put them on, then I can take those empty spots and put my clothes in there for pajamas and pants. Or figure out a way to hang the stuffs up. Yeah, I was thinking of getting those like big hammocks that you see in kids' rooms to keep the plushies in, but I don't know if I'd be able to reach that or if we'd be allowed to put that big of a hole in the wall to put up the nails to hold it. Oops. Let me light it back here before we get some hooligans spawning in the back alley. There we go. In between looks good. Over here is pretty dark. I knock you into the... Oh, 2 hits. Excuse me, Mr. Sniffer. There we go. My voice is starting to give out on me, but I'm not done with the project yet. Come on. And I will throw this piece of string in there. Well, there's the llama, no trader attached, so we can only imagine what happened to him. Let's see if we can get underneath these pieces here. Because that would be visible. Like that. And like that. Beautiful. Do that. And we'll just go along the edge here. We'll leave the map pieces there so we don't break them. And we'll leave the sand there so it doesn't fall in. Yeah, back to the room decorating. That's kind of like the biggest project on my mind right now. Because I've been doing like daily, pretty much almost daily trips to the home goods store to pick up stuff for, you know, for the apartment and for the rooms. And every time I go there, there's something new. And I'm getting so many ideas for like just things I can add. Like today I saw a lot of little pieces that were bow themed. And like that was a creepy laugh in the lo-fi. So I saw a lot of pieces that were bow themed. So like there was a shelf that was in the shape of a bow. And then I saw a lot of little like makeup cases that had a bow pattern on them, and then I saw a blanket that had a bow pattern on it. So that's the thing, I'm looking for matching pieces, and I saw all those pieces together, and I was like, I could like combine those for a theme. Because that's what I want for my room this time around, is a theme. Because I'll be honest, I am a collector, I'm a connoisseur of just random items. And I feel like having something cohesive to display the random items on will help make my room look like less of an unsolved Rubik's Cube. Because I want a theme, I want patterns, I want cohesiveness. I want the design of it to be deliberate and thought out. And me. I want it to look like I live there. And that it's not just a dorm room that I am staying in temporarily. It is a cozy little place that I am living in. It's also weird because like this is the first time like in my life that my computer isn't in my bedroom. And that's really nice because now I have more room in my bedroom to store my clothes. Ninja says those hammock nails are quick to cover up with spackle when moving out. Yeah. I just want to make sure I need to get like a stud finder because I do have more things that require putting nails in the wall. And get me out of here. I want to make sure I don't slam into, you know, an electrical wire or something. Go. I hear the drowns. I hear you. I don't like you. There we go. We still have a lot of pieces. Oh, there goes the torch. It's okay, I have more. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a room tour. Maybe as a short, now that I know how to upload shorts. Turns out all you had to do this whole time was write hashtag short in the description. But I filmed a little before video of like what it looked like with all the boxes just unpacked in the middle of it. And once it's ready, I'll film a little after piece. But who knows how long that's gonna take, because it could take months before I have all of the pieces together that I want. And the thing is, I gotta tell myself is that I don't need to put it completely together right now. This can be something that I can do gradually, where I can just go and find pieces as I go to stores randomly. So it can be something that comes together over time. It doesn't have to be put together in one night. Oh, there's some moss. We'll not touch that. First and foremost, I just need to get the clothes up and off my floor and into something. So I think making the cube shelves more clothing storage, but still keep some of the plushies on them and decorations on them will help, because I don't have that many pajamas and the pants can fit inside of something smaller easier than, you know, my sweaters can. So I think having, if I get those little boxes and I put my clothes in there, and then get an actual bookshelf for out here, and then my books will be out here. Because same with the clothes, I am a connoisseur of books. Even if I don't read as much as I used to, I still find great comfort in just being surrounded by them. And same thing with my violin. Like, I play the violin, but even if I don't play it as much as I used to, I still find great comfort in having it near me. And that is it for our pickaxe. So let's just, making little cow noises. Let's round out this evening with a little bit of fishing. Well, first of all, let's just look at this up from this side. That looks so much cozier. Like, these look like actual stores now. I think this is exactly what I had in mind. And then for like the corners over here, you can have, I think that'll definitely look better as a log. Hold on, does June has a store. Does June have dark oak saplings for sale? You gotta find them. Ooh, June, you got some diamonds. Birch, oak logs, nobody likes oak. Dark oak logs. 16 logs, 1 diamond. Ooh. I forgot that you had this. Cherry logs. Bamboo. I might have to buy you out. But I don't have diamonds. Do you have saplings? I thought you had saplings. Where'd they go? 16 logs for 1 diamond. I have emeralds. Emeralds. Either way, we need to remember that that is there, so the next time we can come back and stimulate the economy. No, I think it took 3. there would be good. I had a torch right here at the entrance, but I am getting sleepy, so I think I am going to head on over to the fishing pier and do a little bit of fishing to end the evening. The birds. Aw, look at that, with the unicorn floaty in the water. There. Oh, I said today was a very successful day. Aw, dang it. I say that as I miss a fish. Yeah, I think today was a successful day. We got 2 big projects started. So we didn't finish either of them, but that's okay because we have plenty of time. And working on both of them has given me time to think about how I want to do both of them. Oh, here we go. There we go. So we got our sheep island started, which is awesome because that's a project I've been wanting to do for a while. And we got the boardwalk started, which is another project I've been wanting to do for an even longer while. So the fact that we got both of those into gear is very good. And I'm excited to jump back in, and we'll finish what we can of the boardwalk. We'll see how much we can swap out with the dark oak before the planks run out. And then we will head out and do a big resource gathering trip to get, you know, the coals, the irons, and more importantly, the dirts, so that we can complete our sheep island. And then and only then will we work on actually transporting the sheep over, which should be interesting. Oh, I missed it. That's definitely gonna be really interesting. I think it'll help for that first day to build a ramp, you know, make it accessible, so that we don't have to lug the sheep up a steep cliff. So then we could, if we build like a gentler staircase that we can walk them up, and then put some barriers on it so that they don't fall off. I think that'll work. And I have ideas for what to do at the end. Maybe I'll do this before we put the sheep on. But once the grass grows in, I want to plant some birch trees, but then swap out the leaves for wool so that it's rainbow colored trees around the island. And cover the place in wildflowers and have it be like a color wheel going around. So you'll have a red wool tree and red flowers, and then orange wool tree, orange flowers, and so on and so forth around the entire island. And I think that is going to be very pretty. There we go. And boop. That's the puffer fish. Have I gotten any actual fish? Got some cod. A water bottle. Oh well. Oh well, I guess I should drink my own water anyway. My voice is starting to get nice and raspy from talking too much. There we go. If you made it to the end of the video, this is your reminder to drink some water. Go hydrate. Go hydrate. Fetch. Drink your water, eat your greens, eat your protein, get to sleep. And speaking of sleep, that is what I am going to do in a little bit. That's a lie. I'm probably going to draw for a little bit more. My iPad's charging. I'm probably going to draw. Or play Pokemon TCG. I'm going to play Pokemon TCG. I lied. I'm not going to sleep. Anyways. I would like to thank y'all for joining me tonight. I want to thank y'all for coming out and for watching the video. And remember, if you are enjoying the VODs, the streams, the videos, anything else that gets put up on this channel, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss a moment of my cute face. This has been the Brave. Good night.